I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
Disappointed. I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you two checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on, I ain't see
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this.
Floyd Mayweather was once seen as untouchable, the greatest of all time. With 50 wins, 0 losses, billions in earnings, and a reputation built on complete dominance, he stood at the top of the boxing world. But today, that once solid empire appears to be cracking. Tax disputes, claims from unpaid fighters, questionable cryptocurrency ventures, and now a reported $42 million real estate deal in Manhattan that may not even exist have started to cloud his legacy. Now, Mayweather seems less like the undefeated king of boxing and more like the man chasing fading illusions. His upcoming fight with Mike Tyson no longer feels like just another exhibition match. It looks more like a final attempt to secure a massive payday before the spotlight dims for good. Earlier this year, Mayweather made headlines by announcing what he called the biggest deal of his life. It wasn't a fight or a sponsorship, but a $42 million real estate investment in Manhattan. The deal supposedly included 62 apartment buildings with rent-regulated units, an entire property portfolio. Proudly, he presented himself not just as a legendary boxer, but as a powerful business mogul.
Real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings.
But here's where the story begins to unravel. Official property records show no evidence that any ownership transfer ever occurred. According to reports from Business Insider, none of the buildings Mayweather claimed to have purchased are registered under his name. Adding to the confusion, the nonprofit group linked to the properties, NYC Housing Partnership, stated that they were never notified of any pending sale.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what we do? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Even more troubling was the inconsistency coming from Mayweather's own camp. When reporters asked for solid proof of the transaction, his real estate company responded by sending a man who identified himself as James McNair, one of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s longtime business associates. However, there was an obvious problem. The voice didn't match recordings of the real James McNair. That discrepancy immediately raised serious suspicions and only deepened doubts about the legitimacy of the entire deal.
But what's so disappointing with me, Skip? Floyd Mayweather has gone through this before. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks up in front of you. You got Bugattis and Enzo Ferraris and private jets and yacht and you big balling. And you won't cut these people their money? Now, Skip, I believe that he would have taken this fight anyway. It's hard to turn down $200, $300 million, Skip. But it looks to me that a major driving force between him, because I always thought it was Conor that wanted the fight. He wanted the big payday.
Yep.
But deep down, Floyd needed this payday because he got to settle the score. And let me tell you how the IRS works, Skip.
The whole situation feels like smoke and mirrors. Was the deal ever real? Or was it simply another calculated PR move designed to project wealth that may not actually exist? Either way, it doesn't reflect well on a man whose entire brand was built around money and financial dominance. The image that once sparkled with confidence and success now seems to be losing its shine.
Why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million?
But this isn't the first time Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s finances have faced scrutiny. Remember the IRS controversy? In 2017, just weeks before his blockbuster fight with Conor McGregor, Mayweather reportedly requested additional time from the IRS to settle a massive tax bill. It was a striking contradiction. The same man known for flaunting piles of cash and luxury on social media was, at that moment, asking the government for more time to pay what he owed.
Around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen, he apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know what he couldn't read like
That's BS.
something.
That is BS.
They said something.
Time
like
out.
that.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
You know, how long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds?
Listen,
you know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced, I'll get your calls in a second, they did announce the pricing for Mayweather-McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather-Pacquiao was.
And it wasn't just a one-time incident. Over the years, Mayweather has reportedly dealt with multiple tax liens, revealing what many see as a recurring pattern: a lavish lifestyle, questionable financial management, and a constant rush to secure quick paydays. That's why some fans remain doubtful about the Tyson fight. Is Floyd stepping into the ring for the love of the sport or simply chasing another big check? And then there's the Logan Paul episode. In 2021, Floyd went up against Logan Paul in a high-profile exhibition match. The event felt more like entertainment than a true competitive bout, but the real drama unfolded afterward when Logan claimed he hadn't been fully compensated.
No, he didn't pay me
him at all.
He didn't pay me. I think I won that fight. I think I won. He didn't knock out a YouTuber in 8 rounds.
Floyd's my homie. He's a cool
Well,
dude.
fucking tell him to pay me, bro.
How much you owe you?
Probably.
For months, Logan publicly repeated his claims and even hinted at taking legal action. During an appearance on a podcast, he directly called out Floyd, saying, "He owes me money. Pay me, Floyd."
Yeah, it's honestly bullshit. Like having people who aren't a professional promotional company control where the money goes is like, we made that mistake. But, you know, it's Floyd Mayweather, so before we fought him, we kind of were willing to do whatever, and now after the fact, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot because he's a scumbag. But now that we know that, and everyone else who fights Floyd should know that, like, don't let him control the money.
Would you ever fight him again under any circumstances?
No, he wanted to. He reached out, and
yeah,
but like,
no.
Yeah.
What about double or nothing?
Yeah, double or nothing. Yeah, I already got nothing, bro. So.
Sorry, girl.
It was fun though? Cool. Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna change the way you do business when it comes to boxing now, baby.
Yeah. Me and my brother.
Thank you.
Of course, yeah. I gotta go, y'all, but.
Thank you so much.
You had fun doing it though?
Oh yeah.
I think we're done.
Think about it for a second. Floyd Mayweather Jr., famously nicknamed Money, and known for bragging about cashing 9-figure checks, either couldn't or wouldn't pay a YouTuber who arguably gave him one of the easiest nights of his career.
The ring I'd never seen before. Yo, one time I was like hunkered over and I was like by his hip and he kind of had me in a headlock. Motherfucker opens his glove and puts his hand over my mouth.
Stop your breathing.
So I couldn't breathe. I'd never seen this before. And opposite side of the ref. He knew where the ref was. He knew to cover my mouth. Straight up in the middle of the fight, I'm like, and I get up and I'm like, what the fuck? I just missed 2 breaths. Fact. Smart boxer, you know, that's the guy who's been to the ring before. He's smart. He knows his way in and out. No, I got paid. I got paid. Just not in full. Like, there's a couple million somehow that is just missing. Where did the money go? Floyd said he could afford a Jeff Bezos-sized jet from the money he made from that fight. I ain't got no fucking jet. What the fuck, dude? I'm missing a couple mil. We're gonna find it, bro. We'll see you in court. The art has happened. It's like, mark my words.
If fighters aren't getting paid and influencers are publicly calling you out, your legacy doesn't just take damage in the ring. It starts to suffer outside of it as well.
Everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another, whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself before anybody else believed in me.
Then there's the crypto controversy. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been linked to several questionable cryptocurrency projects over the years. From Centratech to EthereumX, his name was tied to promotions that ultimately led to lawsuits and allegations of misleading or defrauding investors.
What's going on? What's happening?
The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission even fined Floyd Mayweather Jr. for failing to disclose that he was being paid to promote certain ICOs. In simple terms, he accepted compensation to hype up cryptocurrency projects without making that clear to the public. And that's not a good look.
Celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra card. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything that's going on, really. So like what
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. You send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And
for someone famous for being financially savvy, Floyd often finds himself caught up in complicated money controversies. And now, attention shifts to the highly anticipated 2026 blockbuster showdown, Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson.
Tyson, if there were some prearrangement for this fight, Tyson's animosity, well documented towards Floyd. Any chance that he's going in there and saying, hey, screw all, I don't care what agreement was made, if there was one at all, I want to kill this dude?
Nah. He gonna get a check. Floyd's gonna get a check. They're gonna get a check that's real huge because of their names.
On paper, the fight looks historic. 2 legends, 2 global icons stepping into the ring. But beyond the hype, it carries a sense of desperation. Tyson is approaching 60, and Floyd is nearly 50. Neither has competed at the highest level in years. What hasn't faded, though, is the money. The payouts are enormous. Streaming deals, sponsorships, side bets, and merchandise sales are all stacking up. And that's the real motivation behind Floyd's involvement. It's not about proving a point or pure love for boxing. It's about securing another massive payday and maintaining the Mayweather lifestyle.
Floyd Mayweather, why the hell did he agree to fight you? That seems like a bad decision by him.
Well, listen, I was minding my business. I'm flying my birds, tending to my children, and he's the one. He came with the sign. His name was on the contract signed already, and he was talking really bad and nasty to me. And so I was like, God, damn! I thought we were friendly, talking great. He's all right.
That's got to be such a cool thing for boxing fans, Mike, to have 2 of the all-time legends in there. Are you excited just to see the thing of that, like it was with you and Roy?
Nah, man, we want to get him, man. What are you talking about? Start talking crazy. Like, kick his ass.
He doesn't know what he signed up for.
Yeah, I thought the exhibition. He's talking crazy.
So he's like, but Mike, come on, man. He can't be doing anything to you. Like, that's a bad decision by him.
With Holyfield in Tyson's corner, training him hard, Tyson looks focused and driven. Meanwhile, Floyd appears to be approaching the situation more like a businessman than a fighter. That leaves fans questioning his true intentions. Is Floyd genuinely hungry for this fight? Or is he simply pursuing another lucrative payday?
Watch, and then at the end, bro, clip this. They're gonna go, Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather was the lamest thing I've ever seen. I can't believe I actually tuned in. That's the last Tyson fight I will ever watch. No, it won't be. People have short-term memory. They're gonna forget about the last Tyson fight they saw, even though we all know what he looked like. And they're gonna watch Floyd versus
that, and that's precisely is why you need to do what you're gonna do. Do you?
Here's the reality. Lately, every move Floyd makes seems like that of someone trying to hold on. From real estate controversies to disputes over unpaid fighters, questionable crypto ventures, and a string of exhibition bouts, the focus no longer appears to be greatness. It feels more like survival. There was a time when Floyd controlled the boxing world. Now he's chasing headlines, stepping into the ring with retired legends and YouTubers, and promoting billion-dollar deals that never materialize. The once untouchable aura has started to fade, and fans are beginning to see past the smoke and mirrors.
A big jet. 6 windows. Try 14.
Social media hasn't been kind to Floyd Mayweather lately. When the Manhattan real estate deal was exposed, fans mocked him relentlessly, accusing him of promoting buildings that didn't even exist. Money Mayweather suddenly turned into a punchline. When Logan Paul claimed he hadn't been fully paid, the internet piled on, branding Floyd as broke and dishonest. And now, with the proposed fight against Mike Tyson, many fans are openly uninterested, dismissing it as nothing more than two aging fighters looking for one last massive payday.
An exhibition bout in 2026.
I don't know what to say anymore. This whole thing is a big sell, and it's an exhibition, and you're going to get hoodwinked again, and they're going to move around, and nobody's going to get hurt. And that's the state of boxing right now. Now, you can reference, well, they've had bad blood in the past. Cool. One of them is 50 years old. He's 48, but we'll just say 50. Floyd is 50 years old. Mike Tyson is 60 years old. This isn't your normal 50 and 60-year-old. This is a very weathered, hard miles, 50 and 60-year-old fighting for your entertainment.
Yes, Doresi Kafidor Ki Bat Lagdi High Jab Floyd Mayweather Jr. or Manny Pacquiao, Communicable any record ta dai the Orpuri Denaya Dekni, Kuliera Gaiti. Ek or Nazaria Yaho Sakta High Kubat Surf Paisan Kinahi High. Shade Floyd KO Surf Jin Kanahi. Baki Floyd, Ren Ka Janun High.
Just one, please. Guys, we gotta go. We don't. Can you elaborate on why Crawford is better than Mayweather? It's just a little bit of detail.
Oh, he can switch. He's very smart guy.
Zarasachi, Sailing Tak Wo Boxing Denaya Ka Markaz Raha. Or Uska Harkatam Front Page Kabar Bantha. Lekana Blagda High Kakale, Auge Bad Chuka High. AJKL Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford, or Gervonta Davis, Boxing Par Rajkar Rahi Hain.
I think Crawford is better, bigger. Like he's actually he moving weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather's really good too, though. You can knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. It would have been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely a technician. I mean, like Crawford said, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is there.
Hazel Karna Chata Ho, or Shade Yabat, or Bizayata Af Sosnak Ho. Bishak, Yebi Mumpkin, Haika Mike Tyson, Kus South Uskam Yukabla Denaya, KO Harain Karda. Agar Floyd Mayweather Jr. Jishi Tara Tyson, KO Outbox Car Lu, or Fight Zabardast Sabbat Ho. To log Shade use Dobara Credit Den. Lekin Fur B. Yes, Sabartsi Haga. Harkoi Janta High Ku Tyson 60 Salka Karib High. Or Ya Prime Floyd Binahi High. Betterine Surat Main. Tyson Wally Fight Yusei Ek or Headline Dedeji. Bad Tareen Surat Main. Natija Bohat Bura Hosakta High. Agar Tyson Any Waki Floyd KO Nuxan Pohankia. To Uskapura Brand. 50-0, untouchable. Pal bar manger sakta high. To fur Floyd Mayweather key legacy kahan kurihodi high. Woe be 50-0 high. Abicharik kubetarin defensive boxers main SEK manajata high. Or be wohi shocks high jis and boxing kitarik main sabs zayata paisa kamaya.
Yes. Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And, you know, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Lekin ring kubahar uski legacy kuch oljan ka shakar hodi jarahi high. Tax masale, lawsuits, scams, or mashku business deals any uski image ko dun lakar dia high. Kabi uska nam kamal or perfection ki nishani samja jadada. AAJ wohi nam tanazat or controversy se jura. Hua nazar at a high.
Floyd, the reports are 130. First off, he's never gotten 100 million for a fight. Not even remotely close. But there's reports of 130. Wow. There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year and this year and this over Cristiano Ronaldo.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it is. And there's public companies they do business with. HBO would be one of them. Find an executive to back the claim. It's never happened and it won't be.
And how do you know it's
he
bullshit?
He makes very good money. Because I know.
ISI wajesi bohat log kich rahi hain kashed of Floyd Mayweather Jr. Kador kadam hochuka high. Ring main harn ki wajesi nahi. Baki ring kubahar respect ki jang harn ki wajesi to sol ya high. Kia waki Floyd kulia sab kuch kadam hogaya high. Kia paisa apni taket ko chuka high. You fur Mike Tyson kasaf fight. Main LBBS Kupas Koi Akrikal Baki High. Apni rate comments main zero or share carrion. Kia APKO lagged a high Floyd Waki Broko Chuka High. Kia Tyson fight Yuse Dobar Yuperlutegi Hamesha Kulia Nhe Jiradeji. Video KO like Karna or channel KO subscribe Karna Nabulan. Agli video main Milt Hain.